we're adding taking the single wheel off these engine stands. So the single caster on the front there is likely to tip over. We're going to weld on a bar with the caster on each end. They're a lot more stable. This is one that I'm starting with. I'll probably add some gussets like this because I don't like just to beef it up a little bit with these, something like that. Yeah, this is the one that was off the front of the yellow one. This orange one, which I believe was a Harbor Freight one that I've had a long time, has a freaking much smaller one. But I've looked around to see if I had any casters. I found these, which were off of one of these, like 1,000-pound Harbor Freight. I think it said hardwood, but what they cover up right here is plywood, which happened to rot. They cover up with this cloth crap, plywood, which rots. But I just needed that. That was sitting outside for a long time. That was my fault. So these are probably they're rated at 250 pounds a piece. Not likely, but I'm just gonna weld them on like this, one on each side. Do the same for that. Have another piece of angle iron I had sitting around. Although this one's gonna be like a ½ inch shorter, 3/4 inch shorter. This one's like an inch taller. That doesn't really matter to me. Just picked up this guy at the flea market I seen last week. Had her old really heavy duty one for $10. Went there, it was gone. But then he volunteered he had two at home you don't need, because someone gave him some motors. And this is this actually has a lever to turn over the motor and a pin to lock it into where you want to hold it. My old Harbor Freight ones just turns around and you can lock it with a T-handle thing. But basically for you, this is laying around. This was rotted. The wood was all rotted, so I have no use to it. But the bearings are all good on it. I must have lubed them up or something. So we'll weld that just so I can. On the SL, I'm taking out the 380 V8 and putting in a 580 or 500 or 5 liter, and take parts off I need from one motor and put it right on another. That way I can take off the oil pan and stuff, swap it out really easy. But I'll come back when that's all welded up. Probably primer it too. Got them welded up, put gussets on each of them, about 1 foot long. The swivel casters are about 1 foot apart. This is the one I got for 20. I paid them 20, only one. Didn't have change, so it's like, yeah, whatever. You can rotate this one to lock it in different areas. This one only has a T-handle. I'm not going to use it that much. You could just drill on this pipe the same thing, some holes around it to lock it in. But if I was doing that, I'd extend this so I could put a pipe on it there anyhow. But turned out good. Looks good. Both of them look good, more stable rather than being 3 wheels. I'm happy.